I'll take my old clothes and hand them to Harmon to soil on my behalf.
Thank you, good sir. Thank you.
Yeah.
Have a wonderful day.
Thank you.
And I think we leave. We obviously dress in our new clothing and then leave.
Dress, I put on my cloak. It's not that difficult.
Okay, I dress in my new clothing and then we leave.
Okay.
And as we're walking out the door, I say, "See, Turt, that's how you act noble. Is that you make people like you. You don't try and haggle them to make them dislike you.
You obviously have not met many nobles.
I've not. No, you see,
If it got about town that Sir Reginald Worthington III was not acting, in such a manner, then nobody would believe he was truly a noble. It's all in the act.
If it got around town that Sir Reginald, whatever the Thoid, was tipping people extra, then they would all be coming at your behest.
No. The wrong sorts of people would.
Oh, I think the right source would.
In any case,
They all would.
I'll take my old clothes and hand them to Harmon to soil on my behalf.
All right,
Harmon, you may soil these however you wish.
So I'm gonna throw them on the ground and I'll do a little stompy dance all over them, and then do some prestidigitation.
And you can either use prestidigitation or you can actually ruin them and make them unusable for him in the future.
We want them to be covered in food so we can get them cleaned and
fine.
carry
I'll
on
prestidigitate the soilage upon its vestments.
Yes. All right, and we proceed to the inn so we can take a short rest, and somebody can attune to their nice, nifty new magic item and see how the evening leaves us.
All right.
Right.
Let's see. Karen, roll a D100.
Okay.
Are we at the inn or are we still on our way to the inn?
That'd be in 92.
Ooh, that's rough.
Oh, okay.
As you were walking back,
Okay.
a man jumps out from an alleyway and holds you a knife point.
Holds me at knife point.
Wait, us or him?
Him specifically.
Him specifically. Okay.
We're all there with him.
Truth just laughs.
The others are there with you. Yes, everyone is there, but he's holding Taryn specifically at knife point. Now give me all your valuables, and I don't have to hurt anyone.
I don't think you would be able to hurt us if you tried, but I mean, if you really feel that way, we could, come to blows. I can stick the kid on you.
No one has to get hurt.
The kid bites. Be careful. You better watch him.
He looks over you like, you mean the one with the beard?
It's early onset puberty. Don't talk to him about it. He's really self-conscious.
What's it called?
No other person has noticed that he has a mustache, by the way. I've been rolling a perception for every single person who calls him a child.
I don't think you want to do this, buddy. I really don't.
I think I got a family to feed, and I need some money to feed them. So hand over your valuables.
I feel like if you do this, your family won't have somebody to come home tonight. I mean, do you really want to take that risk?
Are you threatening me while I'm holding you at knife point?
Yes, actually, I am.
Right next to Taryn and reach back so that I'm holding my bow. I'm not even going to pull the bow off my shoulder.
Just using it so you can use the focus?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just going to, maybe do this. Gust of wind. A line of strong wind, 60 feet long and 10 feet wide, blasts from me at this guy.
That was
in what direction?
That's why I stood up
it's in front of him, so it's burp.
Taryn.
So but he can angle it in any way he wants to.
Yes, it is from me at the guy, and I'm standing next to Taryn so that I'm not hitting him.
Are you angling it up or down at all?
No, just straight.
Or just straight.
Just
Okay. So as you do this, he flies back. The knife flies out of his hand, and he bounces off the wall back into the alley he came from. Just
Okay.
completely disappears. You go around the corner, and there's nothing.
You drop something. We should probably actually pick up that knife and move it off to the side. We don't want any kids finding it in the street.
Are you
Don't
going to
want harm
steal
in
from a
finding it.
thief?
No. I've got enough knives. I don't need a knife. Wait, is there anything fancy about the knife? Is it just a
No.
regular knife?
It's
It's a
rusty.
butter knife.
Yeah, we just take it and toss it in the garbage
butter
can
knife.
nearby. We don't want any local urchins to accidentally come across it and
I
hurt
think that
themselves.
was a local urchin.
I was too old to be an urchin.
That's like saying that Harmon's too old to be an urchin.
Harmon's too short to be an urchin.
I just thought he wasn't spiny enough to be one.
He's his own worst enemy.
No. Peter's going for the whole fish.
He's not an anemone.
An enemy.
And then Emily.
Anyway, off
Shall
to
we continue, guys?
Off to the Ivory Inn.
Hi-ho, hi-ho. It's off to sleep we go.
All right.
I've been here before.
I don't know where he's going.
I don't either. I'm so lost. Oh, there it is. I knew I'd find it. And Turth walks through all the buildings.
Yep.
Do you spider climb over them? Is that what you're doing?
Sure, why not?
Wait, we're in the
wow.
that's the breakfast hall. We need to go back to our bedrooms, which is the outer wall, right?
As we enter, I leave my soiled clothing with the owners and
There you go.
say I did manage to find myself some lesser vestments, but I appreciate, now that my temper's had a time to calm, I do want to apologize for my unnoble-like outburst there. Hopefully you weren't too harsh on the servant. Accidents do happen.
The servant has been fired, sir.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, but perhaps he will find gainful employment somewhere else.
What kind of a rude nobleman are you? You should have been happy that he was fired if you're playing this whole persona of I'm a nobleman and I get my way. You should be like, good! It was good that he should be fired because he soiled me.
Yes, and the time has cooled my noble heat.
Noblemen don't cool. No.
Regardless, then
Irregardless.
Regardless, then I shall expect these clothings cleaned up on the morrow. And good day to you, good sir.
Are you going to
And then-
swoosh your cape at him?
No.
I say good day.
I shall swoosh my cape. I swooshed my cape. And I put up the hood as I walked away. Swooshing.
Okay. Now he thinks you're all cocky.
I didn't swoosh. I just left.
I fold up my cloak and stick it in my bag. I'm not planning on wearing it around here.
Well, you might want to
Oh,
wear it if we're going to
I am
be
totally
infiltrating
wearing
some
it.
mansion. So,
Well, maybe.
Are we going back tonight?
just an hour.
What time is it now?
Should be early evening.
Early evening, yeah. 6, 7 p.m.
Okay, I can short rest to a tune.
I'm thinking it's an opportunity, and then before we went upstairs, I would let the innkeep know that we're hoping to hear from whatever the guy's name was from the Black House. And if a message does come from me, I will be upstairs.
Did you send a letter?
No, I left a calling card with the gentleman's rude foot soldiers.
A calling marvel.
Hmm.
Yes. Do you think he's not likely to respond? Do you know much about this gentleman?
Well, I know he doesn't really take kindly to strangers randomly visiting him, but you make an appointment, he usually at least meets you at the door, at the very least.
Well, interesting. If one were to write a letter of introduction, would we be able to get a local would you have a local boy that might be able to deliver said message?
Well, I used to, but he spilled food on one of my valued customers, so no, I do not.
Oh, well, that's a shame then. That's a shame. Perhaps I shall have to send one of my own servants on that particular trip then. But good day to you, sir. Wait. The guy who robbed us wasn't the guy, the servant, right?
No.
That would have been funny.
Especially if we didn't recognize him. That would have just been more insulting. Okay, yeah, back up and to do the short rest. If nobody else has anything else they want to do.
I'm just ready for a fight.
We might not have time for a fight tonight.
I get that. All right, short resting, attuning, blah, 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 blah.
What sort of spells does he get?
Let's see. Roll 3 D100.
3 of them? Wow.
Wow.
All right. 88, 73, and 1. Is that 100 or 1? You tell me.
Is it 100?
It's a 100.
That's a 1.
000 would be 100.
Oh, that doesn't make any sense whatsoever.
Well, that's because we get the same die as the other thing.
Yeah, because 0 is a 10, right? It's not a 0, it's a 10, technically. So 10 and 10, or 10 and 2 zeros is 100. I know, it doesn't make any sense when you say the words, but...
No, usually when you talk, it doesn't make sense.
You said 88, 72, and what? 76?
73 and 1.
73 and 1. Okay. All right. You have
1 on a 100. Wow.
pretty impressive.
I know, right?
The
Like 1 in
exact
100
chance
odds.
of get as any other number combination.
I was just thinking that.
All right. You got the cause fear spell
How
and
much
the
can I edit this thing?
no.
How am I
I don't
supposed
know.
to?
Probably a
Right from somewhere
scroll.
else.
Probably,
That makes sense, yeah.
yeah.
Just
Give
add a
yourself
scroll?
a pouch with scrolls in it.
Oh, goodness gracious! Now you made this difficult.
And name the pouch with the name of the bag. Or the name of the item.
Paddington.
And then stone. Let's see. That's not how you type that. Oh, there it is. Okay. His name is. And what did you say that was?
The
Say again?
spells.
What was the spells?
Cause fear and Arcanist's magic aura.
Cause fear,
That's a weird one. How do you
and
spell
that's
that?
level
2.
what?
Arcanist?
2?
Yeah. Here, I'll put it.
Oh, I can spell.
Yeah, but it's not coming up.
They never do.
Magic aura.
And what was the third one?
Only 3 levels worth of spells, so it's just those 2.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Oh, it holds a certain number of levels worth of spells?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you place an illusion on a creature or object you touch so that divination spells reveal false information about it. It can be a willing creature or an object that isn't being carried or worn by another creature. Choose one of the following effects, last for duration. False aura, you can change the way the target appears to spells and magic effects, such as detect magic. Mask, you can change the way the target appears to spells and magic effects. So you could take an object, cast this on it, and then sell it as a magic item when it's not really a magic item.
Or vice versa. You might want to make things not look magic.
I like the selling stuff. That sounds like fun.
Oh, what other way would you use it? But the good thing is, once you use it, you can put something else in there.
If you make a
Yeah.
thing look like it's not magical, then people don't perceive it as having value and don't try to steal it from you. For instance, we could show this guy a mock-up of the eye.
I was going to say we could make the eyes appear magical.
Or we can make our eyes, the eyes in the bag, look like rocks or whatever. Yeah.
It only lasts for 24 hours. But
Well, yeah.
Okay, I think we're gonna wrap it up here then.
Probably a good place
Sounds like
to
it.
wrap it up since you
Don't
guys
forget to
are
stop your
break in next
recording.
time.
Skunky.
That's the one thing that you remember. You can't remember the size of squares in this thing, but you can remember to tell me that.
Well, I don't have to remember anymore because it's on the map. 5.